This next wine is from Australia, and a lot of people think about Australian wine that it is a place where yellowtail comes from, and lots of cheap, cheerful, sometimes mass-produced or chemically intervened wines. This next wine is something that is very much bucking that trend, not only because it's made completely naturally with native yeasts and with very little intervention of any kind in either the vineyard or the cellar. But what's cool about this is coming from a region that's known for those bulk wines, but they're using beautiful old vineyards that have been overlooked in favor of other conventional grape varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon or Merlot, and things that sort of sell easily on a grocery store shelf. Well, by now you know that that's really not what we're about at Crunchy Red Fruit. We are about finding things that are unique and are a great expression of the place they come from. So this is a Unico Zelo 2019 fresh AF Nero, and this is Nero d'Avola is the grape. It's something that's grown in Sicily and really only a couple other places around the world, but it does well in Australia because it doesn't need a ton of water to grow, and Australia is a pretty dry country. I love this wine because it's boisterous and exuberant, and it really does remind me of Nero d'Avola the other times I've had it, because Nero d'Avola as a grape is very grapey, for lack of a better term. It's reminding you of biting into a fresh red grape that you picked off the vine. And not every wine grape does that. Once a grape transforms from raw material into wine, oftentimes it takes on new sets of flavors, which is really exciting. But some wine grapes really project those grapey flavors even after they've been vinified and turned into a final product. That's what we have here. So this is Brenda and Laura Cotter's project. They started this a few years back, Unico Zelo, really just trying to reduce input of any kind in the vineyard and also in the winery. And that means no chemicals, that means no fining agents, that means no kind of manipulations with machines or anything that could sort of strip the real character of the wine away. So let's taste this fresh AF Nero and see what it's all about. Again, one of the things you first notice is it's very dark, it's inky, it's got this really bright ruby purple color. And if you smell it, it's baked fruit. It's baked cherry pie and blackberry and crushed pomegranate. I love stuff like this. Take a sip. Very full, but not big and cloying and syrupy on the palate either. It actually finishes really crisp and bright and kind of leaves you wanting another sip. And that's what I love about wines like this, where you can have that concentration, that sort of cooked fruit character, but you also have something that's not just gonna leave you feeling like all syrupy and it's gonna take you out after a glass. This is something you can kind of session for a while. You could throw it in the fridge for a little bit. It's just very delicious, and it's kind of a wine that wants to be your friend. So this is the Fresh AF Nero 2019 from Unico Zelo, made by Brendan Carter. Really hope you enjoy this wine. This is a perfect summer red wine. I think great with barbecue, great with burgers, anything you're gonna be doing out on the grill. So cheers.